Oh, yes, we are live.
Oh, we're live.
Hello, everybody out there. I'm Karen McRae, and I'm coming to you from the Torrance Cultural Arts Foundation. And I have with me today Niamh Farrell, who is the flutist and singer for Irish Christmas in America, which is coming to the Torrance Cultural Arts Center on December 3rd with 2 shows at 2 o'clock p.m. and 7 o'clock p.m. So Niamh has been kind enough to come on and talk to us a little bit about the show and about her involvement with the show, and hopefully we'll even get her to sing a little bit for us and give us a little taste of that Irish Christmas in America. So Niamh, thank you so much again for joining us and joining me and talking about your show. I saw that you're joining the show for the first time this season. Is that correct?
Thanks for having me. Actually, no, I did tour with Irish Christmas in America last Christmas. Yeah, and so it's my second time this time. But I had such a blast last year that I'm just really looking forward to getting back on the road with these cookies. They're a gas bunch of people, and they're amazing musicians, and we have great fun on the road. So it'll be brilliant. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Oh, fabulous! I didn't realize you'd been with them before. So Oisin talked about Seamus and how he's kind of a card. So hopefully everyone will get to see that too during the show.
Seamus is he has a remarkable gift to ensure that there won't be a dry eye in the audience, whether it's through his beautiful singing or his wild jokes. He is a wild man altogether. He's our Chuck Norris. I believe you guys are big Chuck Norris people.
Yes, Chuck Norris is from Torrance, and if we invoke his name, he might randomly show up. So let's be.
I'm hoping.
Let's be careful with that. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, well, be our protector.
Exactly. Can you tell us? Can you tell the audience a little bit about Irish Christmas in America and what they can expect?
Yes, absolutely. I suppose it encompasses everything that really is Irish about Christmas. Christmas at home is all about family and friends and music, and growing up, the idea of a bit of a party piece was always a big thing in Irish homes, and people would gather around the fire or whatever, maybe the table at dinner, and everyone would kind of be coaxed to sing a song or tell a story or do a dance, or you had to have some sort of to make some sort of show of yourself. So I suppose the show is really represents Christmas back home, and it's a mixture of singing and dancing and music and storytelling, and I suppose one of the biggest themes of it also is emigration, because that's a really, I suppose there was so much emigration to America in particular, going back into history, and music and dance and culture was what kept people together and kept kind of the spirit alive of Irish culture. So the show is a mixture of a mix and gathering, as my mother says. It's kind of a spice bag of different things. You can expect a different thing every night at every show. Even at the 2 shows in Torrance, you can expect something a little special for each one. So that's why we have so much fun. A lot of the stuff is can be a bit improvised, and we have fun ourselves. I think people feed off that too. So great.
It seems like there's a lot of, and watching the videos of past shows and recordings, it seems like there's a lot of energy, and things can get kind of rowdy on stage a bit.
Oh yeah.
In a good way, in a family-friendly way.
Yes, in a family-friendly way, yeah. And it's you know what, it's a show for everyone. I've had friends I have a friend who came to the show last year. He loved it, young fella. It's a family-friendly show, for older people. It really just kind of reaches out to anyone who's interested in a bit of music and a bit of dancing and a bit of fun. Yeah.
And a way to kind of get into the holiday spirit sort of right off the bat.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I'd never really, I'd done tours before, but mostly in the summer and spring and autumn a bit. But I'd never been on a winter tour. So last year was my first proper exposure to snow. And I was so excited. Yeah, snow angels all over the place. I've since moved to Vancouver in Canada, so I've experienced more than my fair share of snow. But I absolutely love it. It's magical, and hot drinks, and we're divils on the road for our chai lattes. We all get involved in the chai latte, and we also have the one packing essential is the hot water bottle. So I'm getting that.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
See, since Torrance is in Southern California, so we don't really get much of a winter. So I'm like, hot water bottle?
No, even the summery weather. I think I was wearing ski gloves over here in probably August, end of August. So we're cool creatures. We're not used to so California will be a dream, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think it's been the low has been like mid-60s or something.
Oh wow.
During the day. So maybe wear a long sleeve t-shirt. I don't know.
Multiple packing, yeah. No, we're looking forward to spend a bit of time there by the beach. It'd be lovely. It'd be great.
Yes, absolutely. How did you get involved with Irish Christmas in America?
Well, I started singing and playing music from a very young age. Kind of a lot of kids do in Ireland. You learn the whistle in school, and then from there you can progress on to other instruments if you like. And I really took to it. And growing up, Oisín McDiarmid, the producer of the show, he's from the same hometown as I am, Sligo in the West Coast. And I would have grown up listening to him, you know, as play as an older musician. Well, I say older now; he's only a few years older than me. But I would have looked up to him, and Taida, the group that he plays with, and I loved them, and I'd listen to them, and I'd learn from them. And then as I got a bit older, I suppose the age gap barrier thing breaks down, and we became good friends. And then he asked me to do the tour last year, and I was delighted because all of the musicians involved are all people that I'd admire. And Seamus Begley, for example, he was like the Johnny Cash of my childhood. You know, I absolutely adored his singing and idolized him. So it was nice. It was special to be able to sing with him last year, and I'm looking forward to being able to sing and play with these guys again this year. Yeah, so that's how I got involved, I suppose, through music and friendship and a sense of locality, maybe.
A local, hometown in common.
Yes.
Well, that sounds lovely. That sounds like it'll be a fabulous show. So do you mind giving us a little taste of what we can expect to hear?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's kind of a mixture of things. It'll probably be a little bit of Irish stuff and some kind of Christmassy, wintry theme songs, but also touching on immigration stuff. So we've got a little bit of Eva Cassidy, a few other things in there. I'll sing a little bit of a Tom Waits song, maybe. This is Take Me Home. Take me home, you silly boy. Put your arms around me. Take me home, you silly boy. Oh, the world's not round without you. I'm so sorry that I broke your heart. Please don't leave my side. Take me home, you silly boy, 'cause I'm still in love with you. There we go. Early morning rise.
That was fabulous.
Oh, thank you.
You have such a beautiful voice.
Thanks very much. I'm trying to warm up here with the coffee, but
It's early, I know. Thank you so much. That was fabulous. I personally can't wait to see the show. I'm going to bring my family to come see you and the other musicians, of course. But thank you again so much for taking the time this morning, with even though it's early and you're still warming up, to come and talk about it and share your beautiful voice with us.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for having me. It's been a pleasure. Looking forward to meeting you in person.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll bring my 6-year-old and she'll.
Yes. Oh, great.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll love it. So again, everybody, there are 2 shows December 3rd at the Torrance Cultural Arts Center in the Armstrong Theater at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. Tickets are still available, but the 2 p.m. show, the center section, is sold out. So if you would like to see it, head on over to torrancearts.org and get your tickets ASAP so that you can see Oisin, Seamus, Niamh, and all the other musicians and singers and storytellers for Irish Christmas in America. Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.